We fairy children, lost and wild. Dad punishes us, each and every child. But we are feral children, we thrive on chaos. Dad may try to punish us, he will never tame us. Hell in the cell, hell in the cell. It's Dad's test of out might. All kids will go in to fight. There is only one survivor. Bring a shiver, a screwdriver. Punishment is kinetic dance. Leotards moving in a trance. It's the feral children's penance, watching camel toes prance. Miami Deb is a whore. We are feral children, lost and wild. Dad punishes us, each and every child. But we are feral children, we thrive on chaos. Dad may try to punish us, he will never tame us. Miami Deb is a fucking whore. Hell in the cell, hell in the cell. Test of out might. All kids will go in to fight. There is only one survivor. Bring a shiver, a screwdriver. Punishment is kinetic dance. Leotards moving in a trance. It's the feral children's penance, watching camel toes prance. Mommy fucking Deb is a goddamn whore. But we are feral children, we thrive on chaos. Dad may try to punish us, he will never tame us.
Ribbit,
Who gets hotter than cotton cock?
Yeah, don't adjust your eyes, fellas. Pharaohs. It's Hugin cough cough. Yes, I'm in a frog suit. No, you cannot pull this off. Let's get it, Daddy.
Okay, let's go.
To the park, green fleece on my back, Velcro under the chin. Yeah, I'm carrying the track. Right, please slow. Tail wagging to the snare. All the alphas looking mad, but I really do not care. See a Doberman flexing, trying to guard his little clique. I just hop over a puddle, leave him looking mighty sick. You a basic brown mutt. I'm a neon amphibian, stepping in the dog club, changing the meridian. Your bark is kind of loud, but your bite is just a joke. I don't even got a growl, I just hit him with the croak.
That's my voice of life.
Hop up, make way for Hugin. Green suit on, yeah, I'm wildin', I'm proving. Your boy's looking tragic, my swagger is magic. I'm taking your bitches, it's honestly classic. Yeah, I said it, the fattest got to hear me, God. Leave your boys to the least, got them living life. Yeah, walk past the water bowl, give a little wink. Got a poodle and a bug, both offering a drink. Your boyfriends are sniffing each other's jump out of tree trunk. These bitches want a prince, well I'm the green prince of funk. Got a Frenchie on my left, got a husky on my right. I'm looking so fly, I'm looking out of sight. I'm a cold-blooded killer in a warm-blooded body, rolling through the dog park, turning it into a party. Y'all are chasing tennis balls, I'm chasing finer things like a reservation for two, fit for a frog king. Pop, make way for Hugin. Green suit on, yeah, I'm wildin', I'm proving. Your boy's looking tragic, my swagger is magic. I'm taking your bitches, it's honestly classic. Yeah, sudden, the fattest been to them in y'all. Leave the horns on release, got it living yards. I wanna mention Marcus, cause he's on this track. I'm flying, I'm floating like Shaq. I know for a fact I'm not on Epstein's list. I got my own field with the bitches I kiss. I ain't got ticks, my DJ's beat matching. I ain't got fleas, that's my DJ that's scratching. I got mojo, I got swagger, I strut right past you, dog. You just a silly mutt. Bitches be thirsty, I'm a man's nightmare. The Dow is at 50, so I don't care.
I don't remember signing on to this. I was once inside Hugin until Dad gave him his hard-earned
Make way for Hugin. Green suit on, yeah, I'm wildin', I'm proving. Your boy's looking tragic, my swagger is magic. I'm taking your bitches, it's honestly classic. Yeah, sudden, the Dow is over $50,000. I don't least let him live in life. Feral chat. Ernie, Birdie, Mitty, Claudia, Tiff, Darlene.
It'd be cool if I could learn how to fucking fade out. Wouldn't that be sick? Then I'd really sound like Frasier. What is going on here? Why is it lagging? Hold on. Hold on. Dad has to fuck with StreamYard again. What is happening here? It feels like it's lagging. Does it look like it's lagging? Because it feels like it's lagging. It's fine. It's StreamYard. That's what it does. How are you guys doing tonight? You drove 3 states today? That's too many states. Where am I? Here I am. That's too many states for you to be driving. Thank you, Mitty, for my China shirt. My finest of the Chinas. What states did you drive through, and were they real? Were they? Did you go through North Wetalina? Did you get to go to Hot Francisco? What did the lyrics say? I think they say, I'm wildin', I'm wildin'. Like you're wildin' out. I'm so glad that you're here at the live. We are joined today by hundreds of tiny little guests. Hundreds of them. I know that you can't see them. I love you too, Ernie Birdie. But I can see them. And they are hundreds of tiny little fruit flies. Because Dylan decided that he was going to learn how to make caramel. And I've told him a million times, you just heat up sugar. Like, that's all it's hot sugar till it gets brown from burntedness. And then you have caramel. Which is why it's the devil's treat. And it's disgusting. But he likes it. Wildin'. It's wildin', but you don't say the D. Like the Nick Cannon thing with all the babies. Or the show with the rap. Desktop? Me too. Welcome to the desktop club. How many states? What did we do? 15-minute drive ever is New York, New Jersey, PA. I'm so pissed already. That's too many states for 15 minutes. Hello, Mia B, though. How are you doing? How's everyone doing? Praises. Everybody's doing good. I did. I put out a bucket. They don't care about it. These are feral fruit flies. Triple F. I also, oh my God, dude. The police in Massachusetts are out of control. The police everywhere are out of control, it feels like. Except Duty Ron. And Duty Ed. But in all seriousness, the Farwell case and all that stuff, the stuff that's been coming out about that is quite disturbing and upsetting. Hello, C. Smith, Smith of the Sea. How are you doing? How are you doing, hon? We have to do a short episode tonight because my cousin is coming over and I'm very exhausted. Had to fix the car today. I wanted to recommend the service that I used, which is an app-based service. And I mean, here's the thing. They tell you what parts you need and they say we can bring them or you can bring them. I said, I'll bring them. I'll order my parts. So I did. And this is how it's always been. And usually they tell you what parts you need when you put in the service. And I knew what part I needed. I needed a serpentine belt. That's what I needed. The problem is they didn't even put in there anything about needing this thing called a pulley idler, which I've heard of before, but I remember it upset me. It caused pain. It was not something that I could figure out. So when the mechanic arrived at my car for the appointment, they were like, where's all the parts? And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's just a belt. You said, I need a belt. I bought the belt. Here's the belt. And they said, my God, I should whip you with this. Where's your pulley idler? And I said, don't talk to me like that, sir. I will call the police and the government. In all seriousness, they're like, your pulley seized up. You need this part. And I'm like, well, I'd love to go get it, but my car is here with no belt. So why didn't you guys tell me that before you came all the way the fuck out here? And are you still going to be able to work on it today? Can you just get the part and charge me for it? How does this work? And he's like, we can reset the appointment, but you'll still be charged for this appointment. And I was like, oh, fuck you. And I was very angry. So I ended up having to leave to go get the part, reset the appointment for another hour away, and then still pay for both appointments. And I'm just like, I'm angry. I'm broke. I'm covered in sand, and I don't live near a beach. And I've been wearing this shirt for 4 days. And I didn't know I needed a fucking pulley idler. And why is Melania Trump going on television to announce that she's not friends with Jeffrey Epstein? Bitch, yes, you, what? Saying I'm not a victim of, no one said you were a victim of Jeffrey Epstein. No one thought that for a minute. You don't need to reassure us. We think that you are the one helping to victimize. Why are you doing this? It's like if someone at work died and then you walk into the break room and Brad is standing by the fridge and he says, by the way, you know the person who died today, Cheryl? I didn't fucking do it. So we barely talked. We didn't know. And it's like, no one asked you. And also what? There's a book coming out about her in the UK. I hope it does as well as her movie. I hope it, and also, because of all her holes. Yeah. And one that's online. And I can get you one from AutoZone. But thank goodness my car is fixed at least. Now I can drive to fucking nowhere. Oh my God. Now they're saying she had a kid with Epstein when she was, oh Jesus. And I don't even believe Barron came out of her. I think he was made in a lab. I think Barron is a Bitcoin. I thought that this whole time. No one believes me. I think he's a walking Bitcoin. Yeah, it does need a conch shell belt. You're right. A puka shell necklace on my car. Hello, Derek. We were just playing your jam. Your car's broken too? Oh my God. Is the moon in Gatorade again? What is happening? Everything's going wrong. We need to fight the moon. Some astrological shit came on the radio today and I got so angry because it just kept talking about how the moon did a spin and now it's in something and there's something passing it. So now you're all going to get your period. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Can we just enough? You know? Why are we letting a floating rock tell the tides when to give us our blood and when to release it from our bodies so that the men can be angry because we're upset? Why are we still letting this rock do everything? And who controls the rock? God or the orbit? Who controls the orbit? And what happened to orbits? The drink that had the balls in it. Why'd they get rid of that? But we still have things like coconut water with things floating in it. Why do we have boba, but we can't have orbits? I'm very tired. And I think I'm getting sick again. I'm probably dying, Tiff. Mahjong to you. Good day. You are weird on the internet, and we're okay with that. I'm fine with it. Is everyone fine with it? I'm fine with it. Are you fine with it, Derek? My WRX went off the curb at the top of Pikes Peak. I rolled for 800 feet and caught on fire. It was the serpentine belt. And then you got into a wheelchair and tumbled off a cliff. Like Mac and me. Excellent. Okay. I have news. I'm going to let the theme song finish, and then I'm going to tell you the reason we're here tonight, which is the greatest story of all time. I'm going to try to get this person to be, well, he's already offered, and I've asked him a bunch, and then I keep forgetting to call him, and then every time I see him, he has pink eye. But I just need to do the work. And also I need his new phone number because he changes phones a lot. I have a friend named Pat, aka Peasy, aka Peasisty, aka P Shiesty, aka P Nasty. Pat Siros, aka Pat Psoriasis, aka Pat Serious. He is in a hip hop group called Vanilla Presley. He is the fat one. Just like in my hip hop group, I am the fat one. You always have to have a fat one. So Peasy has been a dear friend of mine for a very long time. He's a stand-up comic, aka Peasus. That's great. He's gonna love that, aka Harrison Ford. So Pat had something special happen to him. Pat went viral this week. And I'm like, Pat, you got to come on the podcast and tell us about this. He also has a mystery true crime podcast that he's had for many years with my friend Kath. And I can't remember what it's called. I don't know if they even do it anymore. I think they do because he mentioned it once. But anyway, regardless, I want Pat to come on because it would be the perfect way to follow up on what I'm about to tell you about today. Did I get his permission to tell you about this? No. But do I need it? Absolutely not. Why? Because he is in a music video with me that had real juggalos in it. And anytime you let a real juggalo wave a gun at you, you're now able to make conscious decisions on behalf of that person as your friend and as a conservator at times, depending on how passed out they are in Coppers Cove, Texas, in a bar, in a woman's giant, bright orange, super tanned chest, who is a mother and said the worst things in that crowd. But anyway, we've been through a lot, and I don't need his permission because he posted it on the internet. He reposted it and told his story because it went viral. Why did it go viral and what happened? You'll find out after this song.
Wish I could fit everyone into this song. Yeah, Amra, Tish, Toms, Steven, Satan, damn it, Kevin, you wrong. Ladies, you don't gotta get all bent. Cougar's more fresh than 50 Cent. You might not think he's cool, you might not think he's nifty, but Coogan don't count. Cause John Jones at 50, we out.
He said it, we out.
Here it is.
Now, I am going to let you see the stick, and then I will tell you why we're here tonight. Okay? The main reason we're here, and the most important reason that we're here, is to announce
the Dow right now is over. The Dow is over $50,000.
Okay? So the Dow's over 50,000. And if you have a problem with that, quit flirting with my sister.
Maggie, I'm not doing this. What?
No, you were flirting with my sister.
I was flirting with your sister.
Yes, you were flirting with my sister.
What? Get over here! Get out of here. Fuck you. Maggie.
Get over here, fuck you. I'll continue my PZ story after you look at my stick.
Here it is. I didn't go out hunting it. I didn't go out looking for it. I don't even hardly believe it's still myself, but right here it is. Let's go worldwide TV. Forget cable, forget national TV. Let's go worldwide satellite. It's a trip. That club's plumb awesome. It's plumb awesome. It's plumb awesome. Something about that club. Something about that old bat. This thing is just simply amazing. The thing is simply awesome. But this thing is just simply amazing. It is simply awesome. This thing is for real. I'm telling you. It's simply amazing. It is plumb simply awesome. It's simply, I can't get over that handle. It is plumb simply awesome. You know? Plumb simply awesome. I look forward to hearing from you. Look forward to interviewing you. I can't wait to amaze your eyes.
I can't wait to amaze your eyes. And speaking of amazing your eyes, it's time to tell you about what happened to Pat. So, when this happened, here's how it was explained to me. I'm sitting next to Dylan, and he says, let me show you something. And I'm thinking it's going to be another TikTok of someone like farting on a cake or like a dog trying to hump someone's leg or, you know, people fighting in a park. I just assume that, you know, maybe it would be like some weird person with like way too many extensions on their butt, like arms, just dancing crazy, painted bright blue, something like that. But instead it was these bikers, these people bicycling, and he's like, do you know who they are? And I'm like, no. And he tells me that there are these famous TikTokers. They're famous for like hiking and biking. And I said, cool. And he said, watch what they do. And they're riding on their bikes through Austin, doing TikToker shit, saying, oh, we're just right. Guess what we stumbled upon today? I'll just show you. Let me just show you. Please hold while I pull up the original file. Let me pull up the original file. Please hold. Oh my God, this is crazy. Here you go.
Get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't getting on the roof. Never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't getting on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Never seen a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy get on the roof. Big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't good on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't five on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. How you do it like that? Damn.
Okay, I have the file pulled. So these TikTokers are biking and they stumble upon something. A man in a hole. That's right. A man in a hole. Easy. And it proceeds to go viral. And Dylan showed it to me. And I said, oh, there's a person in a hole? Where's that hole? Is that in Austin? And then it's Pat in the hole. Trapped in the hole like a common miner. Yeah, that's Pat. You saw that? That's Pat. That's my friend Pat. You may recognize him from the Tecate music video we made. One half of Vanilla Presley. We rap together. We do comedy together. This is my homie. Every time he gets a sty, he comes over to my house and borrows my eye grease. What the fuck is he doing in a hole? How did he get a man in a hole? It is a literal manhole, but it's Pat. It's Pat's hole. Also, is he drunk? I think so. I think he might be. Now, Pat is one of the dopest people I've ever met. His father was a cop who was tragically killed by a driver driving awful while he was at a traffic stop, I believe was the deal. And he's just like such a good dude. And he grew up like, he's very, very good at rap. And he's very funny. And he loved working at a pawn shop. And he made the best videos playing with stuff he found at the pawn shop. This is Pat. Let's look at Pat in the hole. Pat was in a hole. Pat went into a hole. This is the original TikTok that went viral, unbeknownst to Pat, until it went viral. And then he's like, I'm the guy in the hole. That's me. I'm the one in the hole. Hi, everyone. Okay, we're going to go back and then forward so that you can hear it. It plays all the way through. Please hold.
We're rescuing our new friend, Pat. He's in this hole.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm good. I'm in a hole. All right. We'll jump ladder so you can find out, right?
That's all right. There he is.
Yeah.
There he is.
On solid ground.
This is it.
It's a movie.
I like it.
We're rescuing our new friend, Pat.
I'm going to play it again. Exactly. And these are the kind of questions that we can ask Pat when he comes on the show. Consensually or non-consensually, he's coming on and he's going to answer our questions. Yeah, there is an extended version. I need to find it. He has one where he explains it that we're going to watch in a second. And it might answer all of your questions. But I would also like to prod him because I don't quite believe them all. I wish he was there. I told him, why can't we fall in holes? Look at how famous Pat is now. Why can't we? You know what, Tiffany? I was just about to play it. How dare you? How dare you talk about Sherman? let's all just take a moment to recognize how much Pat looks like Sherman as I play the Sherman video. You think I didn't immediately put this Sherman video on his Facebook page and then text it to him to make sure he has it and then tell him, hey, you look just like Sherman too. Isn't that wild? Dude, the question is he as drunk as Sherman?
I just go get another one.
Big silly
like,
thing.
I won't do that again.
Don't get bulldog.
Sherman! Oh my God. Sherman! What? That took all of my mind. I got the whole thing on video. That took all of my mind to get him out the first time. I knew he was about to do it again.
I know. Come on. We're going to do this again. Last time.
Come on, Sherman. And this time, he need a leash on now. He must have fun getting out the first time. Don't get in another one.
Sherman!
There's a leash over here for him. Or a leash, I don't know.
He just goes in the hole. He just goes in the hole, kind of like my buddy Pat.
He's in this hole.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm good. I'm in a hole.
Let's take a moment to dissect it. What's up? Hey, how y'all doing? Okay, if I'm in a hole and I'm looking up and I've been in that hole for a minute and I'm probably a little fucked up, which is probably how we feel in the hole. We'll find out. What do you say to the people who find you in the hole? Howdy, I'm in a hole. Here's what Pat said. He said, hi, how y'all doing? Like he's waiting a table at the Cheesecake Factory. He's like, hi, how are you doing today? We have 2 kinds of bread. I can bring you to your table soon. You know, I'm going to guess this is where God's penis goes. No, I really don't know how it got there. I don't know why there would be a hole. Also, why is the hot fireman looking in the hole? To see Pat. And why is he judging my friend Pat? I don't know, but I would be too. We're gonna go back because let's go through this a little bit.
I like it.
Okay, first of all, nobody enjoys running that much. Okay. Nobody enjoys running that much. This is not, stop acting like running is fun. How dare you?
We're rescuing our new friend, Pat.
One could say perhaps you stumbled upon him.
He's in this hole.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Sup, hey, how y'all doing? It's me, Pat. I'm in a hole.
I'm good. I'm in a hole.
So the fireman, I can presume, said, how are you doing down there? I'm good, just in a hole.
We'll drop a ladder so you can climb out, all right?
We're going to drop you a ladder so you can climb out. Pat's response, that's what's up. No, literally, Pat, that is what's up. That's how you go up and out of the hole. You're absolutely right, Pat. That is what's up.
That's all right.
Doing the most is so fucking crazy and funny. Is he supposed to be blocking the hole? Is Pat nude? Find out next.
There he is.
Yeah.
11 firefighters to rescue Patrick from the hole. It took 11 firefighters to get his ass out of the hole. Like, what's eating Gilbert Grape and shit? This is so wild.
There he is.
It's like a baby being born. I wish I could go back on these. It's like a baby. He's literally Danny DeVito coming out of the couch right now.
On solid ground.
This is it.
Judgment. I was trying to grab a beer and I fell in this hole. Now I can tell by his posture the way he is acting nonchalant and how he is turned direct. He is definitely hitting on this woman right now.
It's a movie. I like it.
We're rescuing our new friend, Pat. He's in this hole.
So Pat's clearly sweaty and in a hole. So that's why we're here tonight. Because I was going to take the night off because I was so tired. I still am so tired. I have shit to do for bedtime. But I said I got to tell him about Patrick in the hole. Pat is in a hole. Pat is baby Jessica. He is our baby Jessica. I'm going to take his likeness, put it on a shirt, and I'm going to put baby Jessica. And that's for you. And you're not going to get a cut, Derek, because I'm broke now. If I wasn't so broke, you'd get a cut of the baby Patsika shirt. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to steal that. We're only going to make one, and I'm going to send it to Pat, obviously. This just happened. Oh, baby Jessica? God, what, 89, 88, 87? She's alive and in Texas. They did a profile of her. We talked about her a while back. That's crazy you mentioned her. She's like a big deal here. She's a big deal. I remember saying baby Jessica was a big deal to one of my friends, and she was like, what's her name? And I was like, what? She goes, what's her name now? And I was like, Jessica. I need to pick friends better. Lego version mean. I think just blockheads, right? You just make their head look blocky. 92? If Benny's right, damn, way later than I thought. There's no way it was two years before Kurt and Selena. Yeah, I's trying to deport pieces. Hey, what's up, Pat? You missed something. My other friend Pat was in a hole recently. Heard of it?
I'm good. I'm in a hole. All right. We'll jump ladder so you can climb out, all right?
That's all right. There he is.
Yeah.
There he is.
On solid ground.
This is it. It's a movie. I like it.
It was 87. I fucking knew it. When did Elian Gonzalez come on the raft? When did he float over here? Around that time? Yeah, so my friend Pat fell in a hole. No big deal. Not bragging or anything, but if you want to touch me, it's going to cost $1. So now there's more.
Our new friend, Pat.
So he has a story time about it, and he's going to tell you how he fell in the hole. The basics.
He's in this hole.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm good. I'm in a hole. All right.
What's up? It's your boy Pat from the hole. I figured I'd tell y'all how.
Couple of things. First of all, he did. I 100% guarantee you, and we will ask him this. He did this to be artistic, and I said artistic, just to be clear. He is also probably autistic. And it's not a helmet joke. That's literally just he's wicked smart about a couple of things, just not the things that matter, like don't fall into holes. Anyway, look how he's looking up. He's looking up at you just like back when he was in the hole. Why? Because you wouldn't recognize him otherwise. Pat thinks about things like this. Consistency.
How I got into this mess. So, come on, story time.
All right, so my name is Pat Soroyce. I'm a comedian, podcast host, and electrician from Austin, Texas.
He's lying. He just bought that outfit to wear for Halloween. He's not. I'm just kidding. He is an electrician now. His pink eye is gone, and I'm very proud of him.
Texas. And a lot of y'all are asking me, Pat, how the hell did you wind up in that hole? So let's talk about it. So it was Saturday, the Saturday before Easter, and I woke up bright and early. First Saturday I had off in a long time and working a bunch of overtime. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go out for a run. I'm going to get my steps in for the day. So I jogged down Lamar
That
Boulevard.
is not true. He was going to get beer. He is lying right now. Or he's going to do a bait and switch and tell us he's getting beer.
And I get to 5th Street, right there in downtown, and I can go how I normally go is I go right, and I just turn into downtown. But there's this part of downtown in Austin called Old West Austin, and it's this little area right here. And so I said, you know what? As long as I've lived here, I've never really explored that area on foot. I like to take pictures of like old ass buildings and shit. So I was like, they probably got some fun stuff down there. So I go ahead and turn and I go running down that road, and I'm getting some cool shots in. I'm getting some cool photos. And I decide, you know what? I'm going to go explore this part. I've never even seen this part of the fucking city. So I go and I run across the street. And as I'm coming up I see this pile of dirt. Now, the dirt has this little flimsy piece of what I now know as particle board. But at the time, it had rained the night before, and the wood had kind of sunk into the dirt. I saw it as the top of a utility box, like those little green boxes that you see like under like power lines and shit. Now, mind you, there's no signage. There's not a single fucking barricade up. There's nothing saying like, yo, there's a giant hole here. It's just this little piece of wood, which is now recessed into the dirt. So I'm running across the street, and I go, okay, I'm thinking, I'm just going to hop up on this real quick. That's that utility box. I'll take one step over that, and then boom, I'm back on the sidewalk where your boy belongs, right? So I'm running across the street, and then I hop up, and my fucking foot makes contact with the board, and instant just trapdoor status. I fucking drop. And I have both my feet in the motherfucker when I go. So here's the thing. Immediately, it registers to me, okay, I have stepped on a board.
Let's pause a minute, because this is a nightmare of mine. Like, this is actually very scary. You're walking, and then boom, volcano tube. And then boom, you're in the center of the core of the earth. Whoops, there's a hole in the road that just opened up. It's called a sinkhole. You're in it now. Who threw a ham at me? Exactly. This is so scary. He is our new baby Jessica. You're in a hole. You don't know how you got in that hole, why you're in the hole, what's in the hole below you. It's like the episode where Beavis and Butthead got stuck in the drain pipe. Quicksand is so scary. It's so scary. This is true, but he would have done the splits if he had time to think about it. He was busy going in the hole. I cannot wait to tell him, go to your hole.
That was over a hole. I work construction. I should know this, right? So that immediately registers like, okay, I've jumped onto the board, and I'm gonna descend. I'm fully prepared for that, and I start going down, and I'm thinking I'm gonna go like a foot, maybe two. This shit it kept going. I just kept falling. I was like, no. It was more denial than fear. I was like, nah, fuck this. This can't really be happening. So I start dropping down, and I look up, and I'm moving away from it, and I can just see like the earth, and I land, and I'm in like 2 feet of fucking soft but real thick mud. And so I hit, and I immediately start descending into the mud. So I was like, oh shit. So the shock like fucking subsides, right? I'm just like, okay, how do I get the fuck out of this situation where it only involves me? It's just me. I fell in, I climb out, I get the fuck out of here. I'm covered in mud, but no one is the wiser, right? So immediately I start trying to fucking climb out, but there's nothing.
Where the fuck was Elon Musk? Yeah, Elon Musk got mad and called that guy a bunch of names and called him a pedophile because he got the kids out of the hole quicker than Elon did. Why didn't Elon help Pat? He's here in Austin. He could have created a device. He could have done a device to get Pat out of the frigid hole.
It's just a completely smooth, cylindrical hole with wet, slick-ass mud as the walls. So I'm getting nothing. I'm going, I'm scraping. I'm just like, oh, shit. And so there's like a moment of panic where I'm like, I'm not getting myself out of this motherfucker. I'm not going to be the cause of my escape.
I hope falling in the hole changes his life forever in a positive way. I hope he gets a sitcom out of this called Guy in a Hole. Just good for Pat, dude. I knew he was going to break big one day. I didn't know how, but I knew it would happen. This whole time I knew.
And that's some shit you got to fucking go over in your head. And I was like, okay, what's happening here? And so what's funny is I had my phone in my hand when I was going across the street. So when I fell, I accidentally took a photo. It's this one right here of the power lines. That's just kind of funny. So I hit the bottom and I'm...
Dude, the QVC ladder, I'm sending that to him. Great idea. Great idea. Bottle time. Oh, you need to get some sleep, hon. Hey, my friend fell in a hole this week. You know, it's much harder having a baby and raising it and milking yourself. But look at Pat. He fell in a hole. You can get through anything. Please relax. Relax as you nurse your baby. And look at this homie of mine who fell in a hole. How is baby Charlotte? Please talk to her about hole safety. Don't fall in holes. Look below where you're walking when you learn to walk. Don't go running at night and assuming things are not a hole when they are. Because then you could fall in. And you don't want that. You don't want that.
I'm like, okay, shit, I'm in here. What's going to happen? And then, like, this dude runs up. He just leans over. He's like, yo, are you good? I was like, yeah, I'm in a hole. Like, I'm good, but I'm in a hole. And he's like, yeah, man, shit. He's like, I saw you walking, and I saw you, like, drop. No, he's like, I looked away and turned back, and you were gone. So he's like, I was like, what the hell? So I just dropped.
Dude, it's like that Mr. Beast show. Do you guys watch that shit? The Beast Boy Challenge or whatever, Beastie Boy Challenge thing. He makes people compete for quarters or millions of dollars or a Tesla. It's people all different ages. Sometimes, one time he did one where it was smart people versus strong people. So it was people who were stupid and strong and smart and weak. And they had to battle it out for thousands of dollars in their dignity and live in a tiny village with a Starbucks and a badass basketball hoop, which was pretty cool. Now that basketball is one of my favorite sports. But also, in the Beast video, like, he makes them do Squid Game shit. And sometimes, like, if you lose the thing and you don't get the money, he just opens up the floor like fucking Dr. Claw or some shit. And then you just fall through a goddamn hole. It's like a villain in a movie just told him he's dismissed. Also, wouldn't it be cool? Like, I know the next bus, the whole concept was like next and then they get the fuck out. But it would have been way cooler if they were like next and then you fell in a hole.
That is life. So then our friends Natalie and Caleb go running by, right? And they come over, and I believe it was Caleb and another dude. And they reached out in and they try to pull me out. Because at this point, I'm like, all I'm thinking is minimal exposure, which is funny saying this shit now that I got like 2 million fucking views on Instagram and 1 million on TikTok. So I was just like, yo, let's just get in and out of here, fucking zero visibility, and just go about my day so nobody sees my ass fucking all holed up, right? So Caleb and another dude, they get down there, they start trying to like pull me out, and I'm clearly just like, it's not happening. I'm like, because I can't get my feet out of the mud long enough to get like leverage, and it just becomes very apparent that we're gonna need somebody to get my ass out of there.
He stomped a literal mud hole. I'm just so proud of him. Stone Cold would be proud of him too. You guys, Hugin's next to me, needs to go out. I'm going to let Pat finish telling you about his whole story, but we're going to start from the beginning. Nope, never mind. Hugin laid down. We continue.
And so they called 911. And it's funny because I'm down in the hole and 911's like, they ask Natalie, they're like, yo, how old is he? And she's like, yo, how old are you? And I'm just in a hole. And I was like, bro, I'm 40. I'm fucking 40 years old in this hole. So they show up.
He's 40 and in a hole. That is a good comedy album title. 40 in a hole. Also, that's got to be a weird, like, you're baby Jessica, but you're a full-blown adult and a man. Hello, Claudia. How are you doing, hun? My friend Pat fell in a hole.
They were awesome. They started letting me know what's going on. The reason they're putting that plastic sheeting out, somebody had said they were protecting their pants. No, that's not what was happening. They were worried that they were going to kick dirt onto me. So they were putting that over the edge to stop that from happening. But at this point, I just want out. I'm like, bro, I'm covered in dirt. This is all dirt. So fuck it. So they end up throwing this little ladder down there, this little expanding ladder. So it goes down and it pops open, and I just climb my ass the fuck out of there, and that's pretty much what happened. I get out, I get on the edge, I kind of roll off like because it's fucking, it's like it's sloped, but I make sure to land fucking all cool like that, right? Because the EMT chick.
Hold on. I already know what he's going to say. The EMT chick is hot as fuck, and that's why he posed. Also, he does do that pose. Also, when our friend died, he did a crip squat in front of a memorial at a bar. And it was pretty funny. He's that dude that squats and throws a gang sign in funeral photos. I cannot wait to have Pat on to talk about this.
Chick was there, I can't look bad in front of her. I was terrified that they were going to have to put like a strap around me and pull me out from a fucking crane. And I was like, bro, I can't have my fat ass just fucking spinning over the manhole. You know what I'm saying? That's bad for the brand. Nobody wants.
Oh my God. First of all, bad for the brand that's so something Pat would say. Second of all, because it's like, what brand, dude? We're 40. You're in a hole. Also, that video of the lady spinning kills me. But picturing Pat spinning while coming out of a hole, looking like a fucking bullet. He's got striation marks on him. Oh my God. Patrick, how'd you get in the hole, bud?
What's that? And so they get me out. I'm covered in fucking mud. They gave me a ride back to my crib. They gave me a ride back to the apartment in the fucking ambulance. That was cool of them.
Yeah, right. They made him take a Waymo. Also, I took a Waymo today. It was terrifying. Oh my God, I hate them.
The ambulance and the firefighters were just the best. They are the true heroes. I mean, we saw when city service wasn't out there and they could stay away.
Oh, the popo. Also, they are the heroes for getting me out of the hole. I still can't believe he went in a hole.
But I did want to address a few things in the comments. First of all, some people were like, yo, the nerve of this dude wasting the firefighters' time. Buddy, that's what the fuck they do. They rescue people in situations, and I was in a fucking situation.
Cat's out a tree, Pat's out a hole. That's what firefighters are for. They get the cats out of the trees, they get the Pats out of the holes. That's it. They don't do anything else. Fires actually aren't real. They're holograms. They exist for kitties and Patrick.
To our friends from overseas who were like, did you have to pay a bill? Everybody was asking if I had to pay anything. Nope, no charge. And then we had our European and Canadian friends that were like, wait, you would have to pay for that? And yeah, in America, sometimes you do got to pay to get your ass rescued, but that did not happen this time. I did talk to a lawyer about a lawsuit. I don't know, man. It looks like the juice may not be worth the squeeze. They'll litigate the fuck out of you.
Pat, you went into a hole. Get that money. Get that bag, Pat. Get that big bag hole.
And the fact is, I'm really not that hurt. And I guess now that I'm saying it publicly, that's the nail in the coffin. But it has been cool.
God damn it, Pat. We were so close, bud. We were so close. I was going to ride your coattails, dude. You know what's funny is whenever we would do it wasn't roast battle back in the day. We called it something else. I can't remember the name of that show, but it was really good. And I used to always tell him he reminded me of Turtle from Entourage. Now I could be his turtle. Or I could have if he had called Megan and Megan today. Or the Texas Hammer. We could have been rich, you guys. Pat fucked it up by admitting that he's not. He could have just grabbed his neck and been like, oh, I got whole neck.
Interacting with everybody. I will be doing a show at the Velveeta Room.
Oh, my neck bone. Oh, let me pimp his show. Anybody who's in Austin, go to it.
In Austin, Texas, this Saturday. That's going to be the 11th of April. So you can come check that out. It's at 8:30. I also a podcast called Live Sheet. It's about scam artists.
That's
it's like
it.
true crime
Live Sheet
artists.
Steal.
If
It's
you
about scam
if you're
artists. That's his podcast.
that sort of thing, you can watch that. Oh, also one more thing. Few people in the comments were like, staged, fake.
Trust
this
me,
is
he
clearly
can't dig a hole
fake.
that good. I know, Pat. He'll climb some shit if he has to. He'll bang some wood with a hammer, but he's not digging a hole. Look at him.
The internet has broken y'all's brains. Why the fuck would I fake that? How would I fake that? I would have to go see a hole and be like, yo, I'm gonna come back on my day off and jump in that motherfucker and call 911 for what? For what? The off chance that Natalie and Caleb are gonna jog by and fucking take a video of it? It makes zero sense. Fix your brains. All right, guys, that's all I got to say. I hope this answered all your questions. If you got any questions, go ahead and drop them those in the comments. Yeah, check out my podcast. Follow Natalie and Caleb. They're fucking awesome. And yeah, man, be safe. Look out for them holes. Look alive.
Meanwhile, he's got a fucking light on his hard hat. Why didn't you have that on when you fell in the hole, Pat? God damn it, Patrick.
Rescuing
We'll watch it one more time.
our new friend Pat. He's in this hole.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm good. I'm in a hole.
What's up? It's your boy Pat from The Hole. I figured I'd tell y'all how I got into this mess.
So yeah, my friend fell in a hole. No big deal. If you want to touch me, it's going to be $1. Okay. So Pat fell in a hole. That's all we got. That's all. That's really all I want to talk to you about. That's the true crime review. Fucking fruit flies. That's the true crime review this week. Pat fell in a hole. If you would like to donate to Pat's hole falling fund, you can do it through the little box thing. You can send it to me and I'll make sure that he gets it. So I'm probably frozen now because StreamYard, it's great. Get it. Don't get it. Don't get it. It's the worst. I think we'll close out on a couple of things. Okay. Some things that you guys would like that I pulled. And tomorrow we're going actually, where is it? Here it is. Okay. Also, I'll go back. Is pretty cool. Next time I see you, not next week, next time I see you, which is probably going to be tomorrow night, we're going to watch Melania's creepy speech and a couple of other things. Tombstones of all people, you missed the hole. Tombstones. Well, long story short, my friend Patrick fell in a hole. This is footage of it if you'd like to see it.
I just gonna get another one.
Big silly
like,
thing.
I won't do that again.
Don't get bulldog.
Sherman! Oh my God! Sherman! What? That took all of my mind. I got the whole thing on video. That took all of my mind to get him out the first time. I knew he was about to do it again.